Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. And what we're going to talk about for today are three things in history that the world will never tell you about. Who you are, who your world is, and more. One of the biggest things that I observe in everyday history, we look and we're told, and I've said this on the Pink Elephant in the Room conversation, we're told what to think instead of how to think. We're given numbers and words and told to memorize these instead of critically thinking through situations, through different elements of life, and knowing how that works. So to start off is number one. The world will never tell you that truth is you're all the same. And that unity is more important than anything to who you are. Why it's so important is simply because you see each other based off of your different color, your different skin tone, or whatnot, not realizing that you all have the same nose, two eyes, the same face, same lips, 5 fingers, 2 legs, 2 arms, the same torso and body. You all are made from the same stuff. The only difference is, just like a snowflake, all of you are not quite similar. You can't duplicate a snowflake. And of course you can't duplicate people, but you're all one and the same, connected to each other. So one of the biggest things that is observable in our own life and day and age in this world is that we don't see ourselves as being the same. We don't even see our states, our countries, the continents that we live on as being part of the same. We consider ourselves separate. And separatism causes a lot of damage to who we are. And it's very observable because of what you see in today's society. Working towards unity and understanding other people, no matter their lifestyle or not, but understanding them and connecting as one in a loving, caring way is what will help grow who you are. Now, number 2, worrying, stress does not exist. The reason why it doesn't exist is because if we were talking on a different level, for example, like highly advanced beings or many masters you see before you, most of them would not consider or even baffle the fact of worrying the way we do. We have to wake up early in the morning, we gotta go to work, we gotta do school, and then we gotta go to sleep. We gotta do this repeat cycle, stressing out for finals, for jobs, for all sorts of things, freaking out, wondering if this is for us. The way you can get past that is simply by going with the flow. Everything that happens in life happens for a reason to intrinsically grow where you desire, as long as you choose where you desire to go. If you desire to be a painter and one of the best painters, then choose it. If you desire to be one of the best runners, then choose it. If you desire to create a billion-dollar business, a trillion-dollar business, then choose it. But you have to be willing to make that choice and be willing to actually know you're making those choices towards where you're going. Not doing it automatically. Not doing it as though you couldn't help yourself. Doing it intentionally because that is where you desire to go. And as time progresses, instead of worrying whether you win or lose, don't see it as a win or lose, but you going and becoming more of who you are as a person towards the lifestyle of which you desire. Because truth is, it is your choice on where you desire to go from there. Number 3, the one thing the world will never, ever, 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 ever tell you is that our belief systems have caused lots of problems on allowing us to be who we are as a person. Due to what you believe many of the times religiously, and we've had this discussion with my friends who've been on the Pink Elephant, their religion is love in a sense. Me, I am spiritual and about science. But however, your belief systems, due to them being passed on to family upon family upon family, you believe so firmly that this is true and this has to be right because you've been told all your life, that is. And you've been told not to question it. And questioning it is what will allow you to progress and advance to something even better towards who you are as a person instead of what people tell you. We're told, and in my experience personally, I've been told all my life pretty much what to think, what's important. You gotta go to school, you gotta climb up the corporate ladder, you gotta do this and that because that's the way it is. When truth is, you create whatever tools you have, whatever resources, which you have plenty of, to create what you desire on this planet. It's truly up to you what you desire off this planet in growing. And not up to what your family says, your friends say, or anybody else says, but what you desire. Because no one's going to take care of you more than you. And it leaves a cap on everything due to the belief systems you have because of some of the disbeliefs we have. Like I said, with unity. Unity is a vitally important area of who you are. But due to the fact of what we believe in, disunity, this makes it difficult for most people to believe we're much more than what we seem. So truth is, it's up to you to grow who you are in seeing how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how divine you are, on seeing the God, the goddess, and the creator within. So to everybody out there, have a good morning, have a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.